About 2 years ago now at Lafayette, I gave a lecture on the future of medicine, and I think I can honestly say the future is now, because it happened much faster than even I expected. And I was just pulling off of Google this morning's dispatches about this topic, and it's just amazing to me. This month's Atlantic magazine, for instance, has a cover article, "The Robot Will See You Now." And this is not, you laugh, but wait till you see. The thing is, these advances in several fields, which are mainly computers, huge memory, huge crunching power, robotics, and of course the genomic revolution, are all converging together. And in the meantime, medical practice has gotten ready for it, in a sense, by generating these electronic medical records. So everything is now digitized. So say you have a headache, very soon, if not already in some places, you will just come to the doctor and she will say, please expectorate into this vial, meaning, in other words, spit into the tube. And that's all they'll need, actually, because they'll just put it in some kind of a machine with a hole in it, and the machine will automatically parse your DNA, figure out exactly what your problems are or your potential problems, link that up with your electronic medical records, link that up with all your history of diseases or problems or complaints, link that up with your family history, link that up with your environmental history, and all of that together will be crunched in about 5 seconds by a machine called Dr. Watson. And the Dr. Watson, you would guess, you probably would be wrong, is named after whom? Well, I think I heard Holmes, right? No? Watson double helix. Oh, this is a really intelligent audience, but you're wrong anyway. It's actually named after the founder of IBM. I forgot his first name, Gerard Watson or something like that. But that's how important this seems to IBM. It's really the future of IBM as well. So let me just read you the latest dispatches, just to give you a sense. This is now the public press. I was teaching this 2 years ago. Now it's here. So Forbes, of all places, this is, of course, a financial journal with 125,000 hits let's see, on the 2nd of February, IBM's Watson cuts its first piece of business in healthcare. The Atlantic Monthly, "The Robot Will See You Now," IBM's Watson, the same machine that beat Ken Jennings at Jeopardy, is now churning through case histories and Memorial Sloan Kettering, learning to make diagnoses and treatment recommendations. This is one of a series of developments suggesting that technology may be about to disrupt healthcare in the same way it has disrupted many other industries. How far will the automation of medicine go? Well, if you want a partial answer to that, here's a book published about 6 months ago by a big wheel in this field, who is the major promoter of this change, this transition to robotic medicine, if you will, personalized medicine, and it's called The Creative Destruction of Medicine. The Creative Destruction of Medicine. So the one piece that's left out is your and my reaction to this. We're human beings, and we expect to be treated in a certain way, and that means ethical issue, that means legal issues, all those trials, and it means cultural change, it means all sorts of things, and that's what we're going to discuss. It's going to be a laboratory for us as well, so that we'll cover most of the science, exactly what's at stake, who the players are, government, industry, academia. All of these are converging. We'll discuss all of that and what it means to us and what, in fact, personalized medicine is based on all of these convergences. So finally, it is the question of how will the public, how will we accept that? And I'll just leave you with the idea that That's the one unpredictable factor. So here is Ethel and Mabel, and they've known they're in their 80-somethings. And Ethel is what they called a young old, which is she dresses nicely and she puts on lipstick. She goes to the latest shows. She knows the finest restaurants. And Mabel is a classical, typical, traditional octogenarian. She just wants to be in a retirement home. She wants her 3 square meals a day to take care of her room. You know, she wants her entertainment brought in. But Ethel is always dragging Mabel out to a new restaurant or some show or something. So the two of them are sitting there together waiting for their brunch to come. And Ethel says, you know, I saw while I was waiting for you, Mabel, I saw this very nice-looking man walking around that I hadn't seen before, walking around the lobby. And the person at the desk said, oh, he's our new member. He's moved in on the 2nd floor. And that's right next to you, Mabel. So what do you know about him? And Mabel says, well, not too much. I hear he just came to us from prison. So Ethel says, really? What did he do to go to prison? Do you know anything? And Mabel says, well, you can't believe all the rumors, but I've heard that he hacked his wife to death with an axe. And Ethel says, really? You mean he's single? See you in class.